Definitely be a consistent thing. You just gotta keep working at it, and it's one of those things where there's no like specific formula, just because every game is has its own personality, and so tomorrow might be Jordan Hill's night or whatever, and so you adjust on the fly, or there's a mismatch or whatever. But in general, we do want to try to keep everything as balanced as possible.
And how helpful was it for you yesterday to have Byron come up to you just before he said you guys went on the floor to talk about you being more assertive?
Yeah, I mean, it was helpful just in terms of him, kind of ushering me forward and just saying go, 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 and it's always great anytime you have a coach who's telling you to do that, and yeah.
How much have you noticed your teammates are relaxed today after last year?
Very relaxed. People are joking, laughing, dancing, singing. But it's one of those things where this is the NBA. They come so quick, and they come so quick in one game. You're only as good as your last game, essentially, and so you're always, it's one of those things where you had to stay, have that edge about you.
Last night after the game, I know that you had said you didn't necessarily consider yourself more aggressive last night than you were against the Clippers or against Phoenix. I know a lot of people thought that you were more aggressive. Do you think that's one of the misconceptions about you?
In the first two games of the season, I wasn't aggressive. The game against Golden State, I was fake aggressive, passively aggressive. The other three games, I thought I was very aggressive out the gate. And, it's like, it's funny, I guess. It's funny, I guess the fact that you're asking this question means that there's something to it, but it's like against Phoenix, I got to the free throw line 10 times, and you don't do that by being passive. So I felt like my aggressiveness was the same in those three games.
It's just a matter of being comfortable and starting to feel like, because Scott, the coach, came and said he wanted you to, be yourself, and you feel empowered by him at this point.
Yeah, and it's also at some point it's also just as a point guard on this team, and as the primary ball handler, bringing the ball up the floor and everything, I have to be a vocal leader. I have to lead, even if he didn't empower me, it's still something that I would have to do. That's my job. Yeah.
Do you feel any difference between home game and away game, since your home games the number is much better?
Do I feel any different? I mean, home games is it's tough. It's early, it's a small sample size. I think some of the away games are on back ends of back-to-backs as well, and so it's not. I think it's apples to oranges in some ways.